All right, this is Mr. Buckler.
Oh, sorry. This is Nabil.
And Nabil is on double duty today as we are here for girls varsity soccer at Leipold Field. It's Ellenville Blue Devils versus the Rhinebeck Hawks. This is, again, Mr. Buckler on commentary. Nabil is going to hopefully do a little bit of both. His primary job this afternoon is camera. His secondary job is going to be some color commentating, so in case he gets excited or has any insights he wants to add, feel free to jump in, Nabil.
No problem.
But otherwise, make sure you focus on the game. And we are getting ready to start here, so we'll get your starting lineup announced in just a minute. Just make sure the goalies are ready. It's going to be Rhinebeck Hawks in the all white, going from right to left. Blue Devils in the all blue with yellow or gold numbers going from left to right, and 40 minutes on the clock. And here we go. Rhinebeck kickoff. It's local time here, 4:42, so we're almost 30 minutes behind the scheduled kickoff time of 4:15. That Rhinebeck bus arriving a little later than they probably wanted to. So here we are, underway before 4:45, so about 30 minutes or 28 minutes behind schedule. But we're underway, 40-minute halves here. This should be an exciting game today. Both teams have very similar records.
2-3 for Ellenville, and
3-3 is the Rhinebeck record. Yep. So Ellenville 2 wins, 3 losses. Rhinebeck 3 wins, 3 losses. Ellenville's previous game was over a week ago. In fact, the previous Monday. Today is a Wednesday. So about 8 or even 9 days ago, they played at Mount Academy where they lost away 6-0. But so they've had a break without any competitive action. So here they are hosting Rhinebeck.
comes Rhinebeck. Ellenville defends it. Rhinebeck retains it in the box. Rhinebeck on the right side of the wing.
Yeah.
Loses it out.
So let's get into some starters for you. We'll begin with the Rhinebeck Hawks as they attack on the left wing, gets past the defender, and it's cleared out in the end. So your Rhinebeck starting 11, coached by Matt Grandin, is number 1, Parker Gutterman, number 2, Julia Duch, number 6, Olivia Pulver, number 7, Anna Savalainen, number 9, Addison Kelly, number 12, Fiona Murray, as the ball's in the box here. Crossed
Shot.
in.
Oh.
Number 13, continue your starters, Delilah Tamulo. Number 16, Addison Calafala. Number 19, Maddie Santoro. Number 22, Roxanne Clark. And number 24, Sophia Schofield. That's your starting XI for the Rhinebeck Hawks, once again coached by Matt Grandin. For the Ellenville Blue Devils, coached by Matt Dahm, assisted by Coach Castro, Lee Augustine, and Alvaro Urquia, we have in a 3-5-2 formation. So in goal, be Sienna Thomas.
Comes with attack, McHugh.
Goalie's way out of her box.
A little scramble from Rhinebeck there. It's all right though. Clears it out.
The Rhinebeck keeper came really far from line there.
That was scary.
That'll be, I think, Sophia Schofield, the Rhinebeck goalie. So, yeah, so for Blue Devils in a 3-5-2, they have Sienna in goal, which would be Sienna Thomas. Then I think a back three on the left side, Soraya Cromwell. In the center, Andrea Rivera. On the right, Victoria Bonnet. Then in the midfield, 2 stoppers in front of the defense, Lauren Story and Gabby Castro. Left outside midfielder, Sarah Gonzalez. Right outside midfielder, Mariah Kinsey. Number 10, playing in front of the behind the strikers is Jess McHugh. Yeah, I'll pause my lineup here. There's they forced to go backwards a little bit. Yeah, Jess McHugh playing in the number 10 role today, behind 2 forwards of Graciana Walters and Ashley Nunavero. And I'll announce their names along with their numbers as well in case anyone's watching back, keeping track. So once again, for the Blue Devils, you have captain number 15, Gabriela Castro, captain number 22, Jessica McHugh, number 18, Andrea Rivera, number 5, Soraya Cromwell, number 14, Sarah Gonzalez, number 10, Ashley Nunavero, number 6, Lauren Story, number 4, Graciana Walters, number 1, Victoria Bonnet, number 19/90 in goal, Sienna Thomas, and number 2, 9th grader Mariah Kinsey. So 1 9th grader for the Blue Devils starting today, 2 10th graders, Bonnet and Thomas. Mostly juniors, and then 3 seniors, Gabby Castro, Jess McHugh, and Andrea Rivera. All right, so we're about 4.5 minutes in here. The score is still 0-0.
I believe a foul was committed there. Just a little.
Just bring your mouthpiece up a little bit.
It's not.
Just,
All right, there you go.
Just raise the angle up so it's right in front of your mouth.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yep.
All right.
Depends if you get as excited as I do.
We are outside, so I'm going to try to keep it more quiet.
Oh, nice play by Cromwell.
Sends it up, but no one's in the middle there.
It's going to get cleared out for a throw. Oh, must be an injury. I think that the player who's running the line on this side is a player, but she's not dressed at all, so maybe she's out. Or maybe she's not a player. How's the new camera angle working for you, Annabelle?
It's amazing, to be honest. Makes life a lot easier. I would not be commentating.
Oh, nice ball through from Kinsey. It bounced off a defender, a keeper. It comes off her line again. She's quick to do that. And done it great so far.
She probably prefers to play that sweeper. It's weird. Goalkeepers nowadays, trying to make them learn how to control the ball more than just staying at the goal. But here's a shot. Oh, saved.
Yeah, first shot on target of the game goes to Jess McHugh. We can try and keep stats here, right, Nabil?
Yeah.
Jessica McHugh, and let's try little notches for shots. Let's see. First shot on target as well. No shots off target yet.
Good pressure on the left wing from Ellenville. Just keeps the ball in the Rhinebeck half.
They try to send the ball over the top down the right wing. Comes off the right back shoulder of the 12. It's Fiona Murray.
Just taking on a few defenders casually.
Well, number 2 misclears it. Spins backwards a little bit. Nice ball over the top, and it goes past the defender. It's now a one-on-one with Cromwell.
It's okay. Ellenville's defenders rush back. Cleared out.
This is a dangerous situation. The second clearance is better. It goes out for a throw, so it's a good attack there.
Good clear by Rivera there. Number 18, I believe. Ball rolls out again for another throw.
So we are live on YouTube, and as of right now, a big shout out to all of our viewers. We have 1 person watching. So you can probably zoom in a little bit closer than the angle it looks like you're at 30 seconds ago. Ellenville tries to bring it up the left wing.
This camera has some crazy zoom.
Yeah, don't go too close.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm expert.
You watch a lot of soccer, Nabil. I've got faith that you know what looks good. It's Rhinebeck attacking on the edge of the box. Cross comes to the top of the box. Just didn't control it. And another throw. So, looking at the bench of both teams, Rhinebeck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Full bench.
8, 9, 11 plus 1. They have potentially 12 subs to call on here, Rhinebeck, whereas Ellenville has, that I can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 players they can call on. No, not even 3. I was counting Coach Dom there. So I think Ellenville can choose from 3 subs, maybe also one running the line on the far side wearing the green bib. So maybe there's a choice of up to 4 subs. 3 readily available, whereas Rhinebeck has an entire squad of 11 or 12 readily available subs. So
Rhinebeck had really good pressure on the right wing there, but loses out due to that cross.
So 15.
Sends it.
Yeah, let Castro, let McHugh know she was going. One touch to get ahead of the defender. Another to cut it back.
Oh, close.
Yeah, nice effort by Castro. Well caught so far. She's been the busier of the two keepers, the Rhinebeck goalie compared to the Ellenville goalie. Ellenville goalie, I'm not even sure the Ellenville goalie's touched it yet. It'd be a Sienna in goal. Sienna Thomas, 10th grader.
Like a handball. Yeah, handball is called. I mean, it didn't look intentional, but handball is still handball, I guess, to this ref. Oh, bad touch from the defender. Controls it though.
Kinsey gets under control. Cross in first time from Castro, looking for McHugh. He's going to bounce loose.
It's a cool
Keeper.
Keeper is really
wants to get involved,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
Great clearance too.
Oh.
Sets up the 12 now down the wing. Great first touch to get around the defender.
It's 3v2.
Oh, a good step from the 18, I think, right? Center back for Ellenville? No.
Rivera?
Yeah, Andrea Rivera.
Yeah.
Great step from her. And Ellenville's keeper now is called into action. That probably counts as a shot on target. Maybe the player on the far side hit that. I'm not sure.
All right, back at it though. Close to the line. Kinsey. Looks like I was out on Rhinebeck there, as last contact was with them. Rhinebeck still have it after that tackle though. But it's a Castro.
Kinsey tries to bring it down the line, runs it right up to the line, keeps it in. So the sun, you can see a lot of the players covering their eyes.
Yeah, it's very bright here.
Yeah, it's at our backs. So that means luckily it's not really affecting the goalies in terms of end-to-end facing a shot, but if the shot comes from this side of the pitch, they will be looking into the sun somewhat. Both keepers, so it's kind of a fair disadvantage. It's not like it's going better for one team than it is the other. Nice attack again, number 12. She got the better of Cromwell before. This time Cromwell gets back.
Oh, but Cromwell accidentally almost gives it away there. Just trying to keep the ball in, but kicks it out for a throw instead.
Got a good second attempt at it.
There you go. Rhinebeck in the box here.
Oh, cuts it onto her right foot, shoots it.
Oh,
Too
so
much.
over the crossbar.
It did get some dip on it. If she had a left foot, I think it fell nicely for her left, but not everyone has a left foot. I know I don't.
Especially not me.
I would do the same thing if the shot opened up on my
I'd
left.
cut it to my right.
I'd have to bring it onto my right because there's no point. There's just no point.
It's
for me.
also a tough angle to shoot from the right wing with your right foot. Because
Right, that's the thing. Yeah, it opened up
so-
nice for her left foot if she had one, and she could have curled it.
Yeah.
But she pulled it onto the right, and then made it much harder shot on the right. Hit right back. Some of the varsity boys soccer team here to cheer on the girls. I believe we have the Gattaca brothers and the Ray-Ban brothers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go Rhinebeck. Just keeping the ball in the middle here. I think Rhinebeck probably prefers a right wing. They've been going to the right wing more often than any part.
Yeah, and again, they've had 3 good attacks down this wing. That time it's going to be a corner kick, I think. No, maybe
It's a
not.
goal kick.
Yeah, so it's number 12, Fiona Murray, class of 2025. So that would make her freshman? No, 3, 4, 5, sophomore.
Sophomore. Yeah.
Sophomore Fiona Murray, number 12, getting a lot of ball time on that right wing, as you say.
Oh, good block, but goes back to an Ellenville defender there. Raya.
So a pretty high defensive line from Rhinebeck.
Yeah, they're really pressuring Ellenville's midfield here. Just trying to force them to make a mistake. Sends it out again to the right wing there.
This time number 8, June Nathan. She's not a starter, so maybe they subbed already or they changed it. But June Nathan is number 8.
Oh, good through ball. He's gonna get it. Nah, it rolls out for a goal kick.
So now Rhinebeck. Are they making a sub? No, Ellenville's making a sub. So the 6 comes out for the 12. So that would be Lauren Story coming out for the 12. Not on my sheet. I'm not sure who the 12 is out there.
Rhinebeck's defensive lines on the midway point of the pitch. Right, almost all 11 players, or sorry, 10 players, are on Ellenville's side. Now let's see. I mean, yeah, you could play it this way if you if your defenders and midfields are very reliable and fast to get back. But here we go.
Solid defensive header. Bonnets clears it into the middle. McHugh, can she knock it past the 13?
Passes it off.
Tries the 1-2. The 13 did well there. In the center, it's Delilah Tamulo, junior.
And 14, Gonzalez.
I'll see if you can tell who the 12 is. I know it's going to be hard to see from your angle. She's playing center mid right now, but she's not on my list. Here she almost has the ball there. I don't have her name on my rosters, or at least that number is not on my roster.
Still in. He's playing it by the corner side. Is a cross going to come in, or is Ellenville just going to pressure them out here?
Nice ball. Edge of the box.
Edge of the box.
Tries to get onto her right foot. Goes down.
Is that a penalty?
The ref near to us waved his hands as if to say no.
Challenge was a little bit rough there. Is it an offside?
I think it's a penalty kick, isn't it?
Yeah. Believe so, yeah. Well, concedes a penalty kick from a rather sloppy tackle.
Yeah.
They didn't have to. They had 3 people on her.
All right, so you can zoom in a little bit, get a nice angle of this, Neville.
No problem, Mr. B.
It's going to be the number 2, Julia Dutch, or Julia Dutch. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing it. Or Duch. Junior.
Takes it.
Oh, she
no!
misses a PK. Julia Dutch.
That would have been the first goal of the match there, but I think her boot probably got under the ball there. Just scooted it across the goal.
So Rhinebeck not capitalizing. Ellenville super fortunate there to not be a goal behind.
Ooh. Looked like a high knee there, but ref doesn't call it.
Bonnets tries to play it through the legs of the 7.
On the left wing now sends it.
Should be wide.
Oh.
It is plenty wide.
I think that meant to be a cross more than a shot there.
Yeah, want to get a bit more hook onto that one.
Yeah. It's a bit windy. The camera's shaking.
It is 15 feet high in the air right now.
So.
But it's nice and secure. Don't worry if it does start to get. If you feel it's unsafe, Nabil, you just let me know and I will come over and help you hold it. Make sure we're not.
So run away from the camera as far as possible.
No, we'll hold it steady. We can hold it steady, or we can even lower it down too if it's too shaky.
There you go, Gonzalez. Passes it off to Castro. Castro plays it backwards here. Oh, maybe a little too far back. It's okay, Castro hustles back.
Number 7 did well. Nice cross in. It's low. That's right across the goal. Good cross by Anna Savalainen. Did well here on this left flank.
Rhinebeck's still playing with a high line here. He's trying to limit the Ellenville strikers' possibilities without running too far into their half.
Yeah, Rhinebeck's starting to grow into this game, and as you said, that they've been pressuring Ellenville all game, and it's starting to pay off now with that PK chance.
Yeah.
The chances down the left wing. Nice ball over the top there. Here's the counter. The keeper comes off her line again. She knows McHugh.
Oh.
If McHugh gets there, McHugh's got
This
the
might be a little
composure.
dangerous if Ellenville gets here. Goalkeeper, it's not even on the goalkeeper line, which usually you would see in most games. Ooh. Little trip. It's Ellenville's throw in though. But yeah, as I was saying, the goalkeeper, well, we're not going to see it on the broadcast here, but she is standing almost on the edge of her box.
Yeah. Well, as we said, they're playing a high defensive line just inside their own half because they're just squeezing Ellenville basically, into their own half, and that means the goalie doesn't need to be that far back. The goalie, as you say, is pretty much at times standing on the edge of her area. So if the ball does break through, she's already got a head start. She's not on her line or 10 yards off her line. She's almost 20 yards off her line.
It's a goal kick for Ellenville.
She's had a good game so far. I say she's come off her line 3 times at least now to clear it, and she's got it right every time. So she knows what she's doing. Sophia Schofield, and the Rhinebeck goal. It's clearly something the coach and her have worked on, and the coach is comfortable with that way of her playing, and she's comfortable with it too. Nice hit back from the midfielder from the offense.
Mishandle by the defender here. Through the legs, but couldn't get possession of it. Rhinebeck's on the edge of the box.
Oh, and she's got to clear this. Number 7 wasn't quite close enough to get it and shoot.
Kinsey pressuring there.
Nice. Bonnets clears it out.
Oh.
Number 19 subs out, I think, for 25.
The ref says it's a substitution here.
Yeah, Maddie Santoro subbing out for Ellie Firestone, who is a freshman, I think.
Cleared out again.
Class of 2026. Addison Calafala, number 16, also a freshman, I think.
They're playing it back now. They're really feeling the pressure now. McHugh pressuring them on the left wing there.
Yeah, a little shoving shoulder to shoulder on the back of Delilah Tamula, number 13. And we're just not getting the ball up to their forwards very often.
Oh, offside
that time, yeah. I think that was against the 12. Should be Fiona Murray. And it's interesting, the Rhinebeck rostered sheet, they do list their positions, as in D, F, or M, midfield, defense, or forward. I guess when you've got that many players, you can maybe have them.
Yeah, I guess
specialize in one position and one position only, whereas typically for a team like Ellenville with 3 subs, players are moving around all the time. And you might start the game in center back and end up right wing, depending on what the coach needs you to do.
Good pressure here. Q has the ball, sends it up. Oh, hits the back of the leg, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, the number 4, Garciana Walters.
Oh, good touch. But rolls out.
Well, not quick on the ball at all. Take it too long. Giving Rhinebeck time to close him down.
Yep.
That's exactly what they do.
At the same time, Rhinebeck's kind of just sitting ahead. So it's allowing them to just unload this amount of pressure they have.
Clearance from the Ellenville player, almost picked up by the Rhinebeck player in the center. And they just clear it out towards the bench. So it almost feels like Ellenville's a goal down after that PK, but obviously it was a miss. So the score is still 0-0 here, even though Rhinebeck's dominating. So Ellenville certainly doesn't need to play without confidence, knowing the score is tied up at 0-0.
Cleared out to a Rhinebeck player here. 22 sends it through the middle to the left wing.
Number 7 did really well to get past Bonnet, got the cross in, fell over, but great cross.
Ushering Rhinebeck out, but they still have possession here.
Oh, nice ball in. Keeper's going to have to come and get this. And she just gets there ahead of the strikers coming at her. Sienna Thomas, the 90 in goal today. Shout out to a former Ellenville striker, Kashar Biswas, in the crowd today. Cheering on the girls.
Yep. Here we go. Plays it back. Have options, but unfortunately played it.
Kashar might know. Who's the 12 for the Blue Devils playing center mid? Do you know who that is? No? Thanks, Kashar. That's right. I'm not sure who it is either, so I figured you might know. You're only 2 years out of high school.
Playing it at the corner here.
Yeah, for the first time, they're stuck in their own half just for a second, but they get it out quickly. The one is stopped. Great. Oh, knocked to the ground with some force.
I think they'll be given a warning here.
I thought it was the number 1 in the center there who fouled. That's Parker Gutterman. The number 8 picked her up, June Nathan. And which Ellenville player was that, the 15?
Gabby Castro.
It was Gabby Castro, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be a free kick to Ellenville in a decent spot. They can afford to finally push some numbers up, force Rhinebeck back as the wind starts to breathe, cool breeze here. It is a
little bit too much.
Cross in from Castro is going to go to the edge of the box. McHugh gets it go right past her.
Oh.
Keeper came out, so it was off her line.
Super close.
Yeah, the keeper committed and missed it. Yeah, it's one of those
Could have been like super dangerous there. The goalkeeper's maybe getting a little bit too comfortable.
Yeah, the weather here is a interesting mix of when the sun's out, it's actually quite warm, and yet as obviously the sun goes down, and then if a breeze kicks up, it's quite cool. So I'm sure it's pretty nice weather out there for the players. Oh, good touch from Bonnet, just to not let the 7 get it. Another sub. Yeah, 8 for the 19, I think. Maddie Santoro coming in for June Nathan.
See McHugh on the right wing. She could send it up here. Trebles.
Tries to clip it through. Keeper comes out. Keeper does not pick it up.
Still off their line, though. Now Ellenville is being counterattacked on the right wing once more. Is this going to produce a result, though?
Oh, behind the striker. If it falls here, they can score. They play it back, recycle it. Oh, it's going to fall to the 7.
Keeper.
Oh, great save. And the acrobatic roll to go with it. Excellent stuff from Sienna Thomas.
It's a little scramble in the box there.
She made that look pretty with the roll. And now she's going to boot it out for a throw. That was a nice little roll.
Stop at your play. Another Rhinebeck sub.
Yeah.
You can really tell the difference when you have a full bench. You can kind of just cycle everyone.
Yeah, 25 Ellie Firestone for 23 Kate Beeler.
Everyone has enough energy to play that full 80 minutes.
Yeah, we said we'll see if it ends up, being a factor. Clearly, it could be because they are using the subs. Whereas I don't think Ellenville's made one yet. Oh no, I'm sorry, they made one. Number 12 came in.
Oh, shot
oh no!
taken.
Oh, and it's in from deep. What a strike! That number in the center there, 20. Yeah, one finger up to 22, I think it is, right? 22 with a goal there. Roxanne Clark. A great strike from deep. And Ellenville's keeper, it was a hard one to deal with. It was high, it was fast, it was spinning. The sun was just coming out as well. But let's give the strike all the credit. It's a great strike. So 1-0 Rhinebeck. A nice strike. Sadly, came to Thomas just about the right height, but she couldn't stop it.
Another attack on the right wing. Maybe doesn't it any more players to the right? Well, it would be the left side of the field. Might be the play here from this Coach Dom here. Or making the left wing or left mid of Ellenville just dropping back, helping out with the defense.
So it's going to be a corner kick on the far side for Rhinebeck here. They have a 1-0 lead with 30 minutes gone. The 22 here just scored. Not going to get there ahead of Ellenville's 22, McHugh.
Rhinebeck still has the ball, even after that corner clearance.
Number 1 can't leave this. Ooh, she actually shielded it nicely for Thomas to pick it up. Thomas drops, kicks it, and McHugh can't control it.
Yep. Here comes 14 Del Gonzalez. Sends it back up. To the legs of multiple players there, but ends up with a Rhinebeck player.
It's on them right now, yep.
Here comes the goalkeeper, rushes out, beats the striker.
Yep, this game is live on YouTube right now, and it will be available on YouTube for a long time. So players and fans and coaches and families can tune in and watch replays of these games. It should also become available on Ellenville Central School District's Channel 20 for those of you out there who have Spectrum Channel 20 here in Ellenville. But otherwise, yep, YouTube on the Ellenville Central School District YouTube channel is the place to find all Ellenville fall sports. Nice ball into the box. And it's going to come off for another corner kick as the sun comes out once again.
There's barely any clouds in the sky, but when the clouds do cover the sun, it's super cold.
I know, it's interesting weather. I was just saying, it's
that
now it's
East
warm.
Coast weather.
Yeah, now it's warm with the sun on our backs. But yeah, if the sun goes behind a cloud and then if a breeze kicks in, then you want to grab another layer. It's cold. Corner kick right over the goal. So that won't count, as in that will be just a goal kick. Another sub with 7 minutes on the scoreboard for Rhinebeck.
Pretty equal games though. Rhinebeck has been controlling the ball a lot more than Ellenville, but Ellenville do have a chance. They had a few attacks, not too many, but it's one attack that counts and makes it in.
Oh, and Bonnet, instead of letting, he kept it in. A nice play that Ellenville recovers it. TNC's ball is no good. The 22 fires it across the pitch.
Hits one. Oh.
And the 19.
Goes wide.
Yeah, the 19 strikes it wide. Sub for Ellenville now. Number 6 coming back out. That's Olivia Pulver.
10. Let's see. Sends it. Fortunately to a Rhinebeck player there. Sends it up to the left wing. Bonnet is there guarding the ball, waiting for a player to come back. Good long throw.
Yeah,
for
great balls
Castro
to find McHugh. Then there's 4 defenders back. Rhinebeck, I think they're bossing this game, if you ask me. They have 4 defenders back every time. So if ever Ellenville gets the ball up, they have them outnumbered, Rhinebeck. So they're controlling the defense, and then they get up to their midfield and attack, who can just keep on applying pressure down the wings against the Blue Devils. So I think Rhinebeck's fully in control of this game. Ellenville does have the out of that ball over the top, but then the Rhinebeck goalie's hip to that too. Oh, the chest brings it across the goal.
Stopped by Castro there.
Castro had to get that second clearance. The chest brought it down in the box, and then the 12 was there to pounce, I think, for Rhinebeck. Is it the 12? No, it's the 7, sorry. Anna Savalainen. So, again, they're... if you ask me, the Rhinebeck's having a much better half. Obviously, the score is only 1-0. So the score is very even.
Yeah, it's looking like... So when Rhinebeck attacks, they just push everyone up except for the defenders.
Right, they leave their 4 defenders on the halfway line.
Right, as you can see right here, they have 5 people up, just pressuring Ellenville.
Yeah, they look like they're a well-drilled team. So it looks like, and well, you can see from their bench, they got a lot of players to choose from, so they've obviously got a decent-sized soccer program. Not that they're relying solely on juniors and seniors. There's a few freshmen and sophomore as well in their team. Oh, it goes underneath the striker's foot. Nice touch on the 16, up against the 18.
Penalty called.
No, it was a free kick against Ellenville, but I thought that was fair. Shoulder-to-shoulder charge. I didn't see a foul, to be honest with you. But
it's on the outside of the box?
Yeah,
it was just against.
Yeah, Ellenville wins the free kick. So I
didn't really see the foul.
There wasn't much of a foul there at all. The referee could have just played on, but I guess he said the 16 leaned in a bit too strong, or was it the 18? But
we get clear here. Yep. Tries to find McHugh, but eventually the ball finds her.
Yeah, Ellenville doesn't really have any players who can bring the ball up at their feet, which means their only other 2 options are either hit it long for the striker to get on the end of, and they don't have a fast striker who can do that, or they have to play it to feet and build the ball up, and they're having difficulty to do that under the press from Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Ellenville hasn't seen many chances on goal, is they're just lacking. Here's a nice cross into the box.
There we go. Unfortunately, no one's there, though.
Kinsey puts her off, though. She can't clear it the way she wants to. It's going to be Ellenville throw. Nope. Bonnet gets a touch.
Plays it back. Gonzalez plays it back once more. Yeah, I think Rhinebeck's...
Oh, nice play from McHugh, the 22.
Q.
It's going to be Ellenville corner, I think.
Oh. There's a corner. I might have to adjust myself here.
I might have to stand up. First Ellenville corner of the game. Yeah, keep going, keep going. There you go. You can zoom in a bit, though. That's a crazy wide angle. Just stand up a bit. There you go.
You know what? That is what it is.
There you go. Oh,
that's too much now.
I can't see the kicker. Zoom out. There you go.
There you go.
Go right a little bit. Wait till she kicks it in. Go right a bit. We want to see the kicker. There you go.
All right, there we go. There we go.
As the kick comes in, you can follow it. You got this, Nabil. You got this.
I got this. First ever standing commentary.
Here comes the cross. Oh, keeper got a
save.
Touch. Yep. Got a hand to
touched. It. Oh man, it's an acrobatic save as well. Oh, but Rhinebeck got to counter-attack him with 4 more.
Now it's 3-on-3.
Hits the back of the Ellenville player. I think goes number 18.
Well, number 19 now has it. She can cross this. No, blocked by Rivera.
Rivera sends it out once more, but lands to a Rhinebeck player again.
She scored us from a similar range.
Oh,
She's
she
actually,
took one.
yeah, she was closer when she took the shot and more central, but she thought, you know what, I've already scored one from out here. Let's have another crack. And that time was off target. Yeah, a couple minutes to go here as they pause the clock when we get close to the end. So by my watch, we've had 39 and a half minutes of the 40 plus stoppages. I think so far the player of the half has been the Rhinebeck keeper.
Honestly.
I mean, she's not had any. Well, she made one direct save from the corner kick. She got a touch, and then
But
she's
running that
she's come off her line
Yeah.
3-4 times and made really accurate passes with every time she cleared it. So I think she's probably been my player of the game so far.
There hasn't been really much. I mean, there has been shots, but it just feels like a possession.
Yeah, exactly. Rhinebeck's
Yeah.
not had too many direct shots on target against Ellenville, but they've just dominated the possession. They've had a few shots off target.
30 seconds.
30 seconds is the cry, so maybe they're going to add on about 30 because we're at 4 minutes and 10 seconds, so they must be adding on essentially a minute. Oh, and Ellenville doesn't want to concede a second goal right now. That would be terrible timing. If they can get to halftime, 1 goal down, Coach Dom can try to rally the troops.
Here we go.
Number 9, 16, stays on her feet.
Stopped. And it's
And that's halftime. So the score as we enter the halftime break is Rhinebeck 1, Ellenville 0 here at Ellenville's Leipold Field. So we're back for the second half here at Leipold Field. This is Mr. Buckler on the mic, and joining me on the mic and the camera, pulling double duty. That means you get double grade today, right, Nabil?
Surely. Please.
I
need to make up another one.
We have Nabil on the mic and on the camera, operating the HiPod this afternoon. The score is 1-0 to Rhinebeck. They missed a penalty kick in the first half, number 2, Julia Douche, but then a nice strike from deep, number 22, Roxanne Clark, catching Ellenville's keeper out, and she got a nice strike. So she is the difference right here to make it 1-0. And shout out to the goalie so far for Rhinebeck in the first half. Excellent game so far, number 24, Sophia Schofield. But the score is only 1-0, so Blue Devils going to be going from right to left here as they look to get back into this game. Only down by a goal, so plenty of opportunity to do that.
Go. Rhinebeck on the right wing. Tries to cross it in, but number 5 of Ellenville is holding them back.
Number 22 whips it in, but no one's there.
Goalkeeper
Easy
picks it
pick up for Sienna Thomas. Just bring your mouthpiece up, Nabil. Make sure it's right in front of your mouth there. And speak nice and loud. Get excited.
All right.
I want to hear you. You got to match my intensity.
All right, I'll match. Don't worry. I'm getting there. It's warming up.
Some Bonnets has to clear this. Oh, nice pressure from Rhinebeck's number 7. Nope, sorry, number 11, Margaret Weld. So 40 more minutes on the cards here, unless it ends a tie, in which case there will be some overtime. We were treated to a double overtime fest the last live game we did. This throw comes into the box, flicked through, and Thomas just about juggles it. Oh my goodness. She let it bounce in front of her, right in front of the Rhinebeck forward there. And McHugh can't see because of the sun, but she beats the play on the wing.
Runs it down the left wing. Closed down though.
Number 5, Cromwell gets a light touch, but it's strong enough. I'll take over the mic for a second. I'm going to ask these varsity boys who the number 12 is, see if they know.
All right, don't worry. I got this. You want some? Alright. Here we go. Q pressuring down the left wing on number 23. Q blocks it. Clears it out though to Castro. Castro holds up the play. Castro keeps the ball going down the left. Has a cross on. Goes out for a corner.
It was in front of me the whole time, Nabil. It's Ivana Ross, number 12 for the Blue Devils. I just wasn't seeing the number.
All right.
10th grader Ivana Ross, number 12. So corner kick to Ellenville. Castro here to whip it in on the left side. The sun's in the eyes of the Rhinebeck defense.
Castro runs it in.
Bounces through to Kinsey. And Ellenville don't make the most of the corner kick. So shout out to our new camera operator. Hopefully it's an upgrade on the bill. We'll find out after the game. Someone who can focus purely on the camera.
Yeah, section winner.
A section winner knows his soccer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Does he know his camera work? Let's see.
It's out again for another throw in. Still not close enough?
Go up a little higher. Like
Oh,
that. There you go.
yeah, that's
Like
smarter.
that. So it's like right in front as you're, oh, it's a strike from deep.
It's alright, the goalkeeper.
Yep, she's showed safe hands that time. That juggle before was scary.
Yeah, that was.
I think she could have let it go even for a goal kick, but she wanted to catch it, and then she almost dropped it in front of the Rhinebeck forward, which would have been a nightmare.
4 chasing down the ball. Number 2 closes it down though. Keeps on it. Good pressure. Alright, guys. Back on the camera, you already know. Had a little substitution, it's alright.
Yeah, you had a little break. Stretch your legs. Kashar realized it's not as easy as it looks. So the defender here, number 18, Rivera, has to get a touch on it. I think she dribbled it towards the goal, and she gets a nice touch, and it rolls in. Number 7, Anna Savalainen with the goal.
Oh, looks like there's a little injury.
Yeah, she was poking it past the keeper. She did collide with her. It was a nice breakaway. I think the defender had a chance to clear it away better. And yet the striker does collide with Thomas in goal. But I think Rivera, maybe she wasn't quite there. Let's give the credit to the striker. The striker may have got the touch to take it ahead of Rivera, and then the second touch to put it into the goal. So a great effort and a great hustle by Savalainen, number 7, junior. But she did collide with Ellenville's goalkeeper, Thomas. So there's a little stoppage in the game here. Sienna Thomas, 10th grader, having a decent game today. Wasn't a lot she could do about that situation. She was brave to go up against Savalainen. And she's walking now by herself. McHugh walking off with her. Coach Dom comes over, assess the situation, see if she's okay to carry on in goal. Ellenville needs to sub the goalie here, which we said their bench is already light. I think I do see a player perhaps getting some goalie gear ready. So Ellenville may have to sub the goalie, in which case, Ellenville's number 22, Jess McHugh, who has played in goal before, runs to the bench, picks up a green penny, so she may take over in goal today. So Jess McHugh, it's a shame for the Blue Devils. They have to lose one of their stronger outfield players, but she is the backup goalie by the looks of it. So, unfortunate for Thomas, has to take a break here. Maybe she'll be able to come back, or maybe she's done for the day. She might have hurt her thumb or finger. So, for now, at least it's 2-0 to Rhinebeck, and McHugh is in goal. Goals from number 7, Anna Savliner, and then in the first half, Roxanne Clark. So we're underway here with about 8 minutes gone in the second half. The clock was stopped for that injury, I think, and they've not restarted yet.
Oh.
Now the clock's running. Shout out to Coach Augustine, hoping to keep the clock running over there. It's not the official game time, we should note. It's more just for the fans and the players and the viewers that, like you watching this broadcast, just to have an idea of roughly how long is left. The referees on the field keep the exact time, so they will add some minutes. Obviously, they did. That's why they stopped that clock on the far side, because they'll have to add definitely 2 or 3 minutes. Which, if you know that you have a major stoppage, then you can, I guess, stop the clock as opposed to add the minutes on at the end. The goal kick is taken.
Go. Left side. Rhinebeck still has the ball. Sends it into the box. Still on. No offside. Takes it in. It's out for a corner. Rhinebeck's still controlling it, but throughout the second half here.
Number 11 with the high looping kick. The keeper gets 2 hands to it. First touch on the ball from McHugh in goal. Nice ball through. She can find Kinsey. Gets a touch on it.
Through. Keeper comes out again.
Yep. Very confident about coming off her line, or coming out of her area, not even off her line. The Rhinebeck keeper. Launched in. It's Cromwell. Got a touch for the 19 now. Gets a touch off the 14. It'll be out for a corner kick. Ellenville's 14 would be Sarah Gonzalez. (23) subbing out for 25. So the 23 is Kate Beeler. The 25 is Ellie Firestone. Playing right defensive position for Rhinebeck, because they have another corner kick here. Let's see the kicker here. Launched in. Oh. 2 hands on the ball. Bounces loose.
Close. It's a little tussle outside the box there. Who still has the ball. Loses it out though. Rhinebeck. Oh, good dribble there. Played it. Good pressure from Ellenville. It's hard, Ellenville here, because they only have 2 strikers up ahead. So trying to play 2v4, it's a little bit tough, but if they could get their midfielders up there, then they might have a chance to score a goal.
Yeah, McHugh was playing in the number 10 role behind the 2 strikers, playing almost as a third striker, but you're right, now they've lost that. lost that playmaker, so there's someone filling in for her, but whoever's filling in is not Jess McHugh, who is Ellenville's senior offensive player. So the 22. So Lofton another corner kick. They've been pretty good at these.
Yep. They did score the first goal here.
McHugh got a touch, but also a push in the back. So that should be a free kick against Parker Gutterman, I think. So it is good to protect the goalies in that sense. You don't want, players on the ball. You can get a shove in the shove shoulder to shoulder. I'd say let it slide, but that was a push in the back on the goalie, and you got to be careful not to injure the goalie. So free kick to Ellenville, played it low and short as a nice overhead flick.
Good pass. Here we go, going out wide once more. Rhinebeck
keeps it in. 14.
Gonzalez plays
14 did well.
Plays it off, but cleared by Ellenville. Oh, mishandle there, but Rhinebeck, they've had most possession in the game, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But they've kind of just played the game at their pace. In my opinion, maybe Ellenville, if they do get the ball, they should try to just play it fast as they can. 'Cause, I feel like Rhinebeck prefers that slow-paced, pass the ball around, get to the goal.
Yeah, it looks like Ellenville is playing now. Castro is playing left forward or left wing. Thomas, number 4, playing center, and then right side is Kinsey. With looks like 17 playing now in the offensive mid position. That would be Daniela Membrano for the Blue Devils. Nice play across to the 19 hole. If you just let it roll across her, she tried to slow it down. Does keep it in though. 12 can cross it up. Back post. Oh, number 8 for the volley. Kinsey missed the clearance and gets hurt doing so.
Game still has to go on though.
Yep. Number 12 flicks it up and over.
Just
and
over.
now Kinsey, number 2, can get some treatment. Is it Kinsey, number 2? I don't think it is it?
Kinsey,
it is
number
Mariah Kinsey,
2.
yeah.
Yep. That might be not good. That's another player they're going to lose if they do take her off.
So 10 subs in for the 4. So the 10 coming in is Ashley Nunavero, coming in for Garciana Walters for the Blue Devils. So 2-0 here. 16 minutes gone in the second half. Well played up. That's 4 defenders back all the time. So even if Ellenville's number 10 were to get the ball, they'd have to beat 4 players or hold it up against 4 players.
Sends it up, Rivera. Touchdown again, must back and kill his players.
Played out to the wing. She might keep this in. She does.
Oh,
Nice touch to go against Cromwell, but then the 14 comes over.
Yeah, Gonzalez cleans it up. Shielding the ball. Excellent work shielding the ball
she
there.
wants to turn it around and try not to concede the throw. She finally does.
Good control, though, keeping it that long. Not bad.
She fixes her lace. The referee's going to give her a chance to get that lace retied before the 19 throws it in. Maddie Santoro getting ready to launch this one, I'm sure. Number 7 in the box. Anna Savellano wants it. Looking for her second goal of the game. Number 1's in the box. Parker Gutterman.
Spags defenders, so now up against Ellenville's side, their side of the half. Very organized. It's hard to keep it this organized, especially at high school level play, because a lot of chaos ensues.
Number 2 did well. The 8 also did well there to get back on her feet. Jude Nathan up against Kinsey.
Out against Jude Nathan. Bounces to an Ellenville player. Castro has Kinsey, but keeps the ball. Maybe for a little too long. Here we go. Rhinebeck, left wing. Good slide by Ellenville's number 1, 2?
It's an Ellenville free kick, I think. Might be offside. So Blue Devils free kick as they get ready to make a sub, maybe. It's like 7 getting ready to come in. It'll be Caroline Connor.
Oh, little mishandle there. It's okay. Rhinebeck comes through the middle, plays it in. McHugh's there to scoop it up.
Yeah, good hands from McHugh.
Has a pretty good punt to her. Throw in from Kinsey. Oh.
So I think the 6 did come out for Connor. Then we have Lauren Story coming out, I think the 6. Connor coming in. Number 7.
Oh, misthrown. Another stoppage called. It's Rhinebeck. Free kick.
She's got a left. Launches it low though. Number 1 tries to catch it on the left on the turn.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, nice hit. Blocked by Rivera.
Rhinebeck now pushing back into their own half. We're kind of pressuring them. 4 players up front. Rhinebeck find a way out there.
That's offside.
Now Ellenville has a chance to reset here, as do I.
In the bill, this screw here, if you loosen it, find the way you want it to go, like right in front of your mouth, and then tighten it back up. So it should stay, like it shouldn't slip down. So you go a little bit higher.
Ah.
Yeah, right there, now tighten it.
Mr. B
There you go.
with the mic tech.
I want people to hear you, man. I want them to hear me and then barely hear you. So Rhinebeck keeper doesn't come off her line this time because she doesn't need to. The 6 has it. Castro, though, gets off the 25.
Castro running down the left wing. Passes it through. Does anyone get there? No, unfortunately, no. Good clearance from Rhinebeck there. Sends it in. Not bad. Clearance now by Ellenville to the central of the park. Rhinebeck just playing ping pong with the ball. Sending it back and forth. Oh. Tries to dribble and pass, but closed down immediately. It's Castro, though. Castro just sends it up, looking for a player. No one's there.
Yeah, she got frustrated there.
Yeah.
She turned around like there's no one there. I'm playing it up to nobody. Which I guess it goes both ways. On the one hand, she's frustrated there's no one to pass it to. On the second, she's also frustrated that she just gave the ball away, probably.
Oh, good interception.
Now here's where Ellenville can try to put some pressure on the defense. Goalie change is the cry. So McHugh is coming back out, and Thomas is coming back in for the Ellenville goal. That's good to see that she's okay to carry on and come back into the goal. So Sienna Thomas, 10th grader, number 90, comes back into the goal for Ellenville. And McHugh immediately takes the throw. She's back on the outfield.
Almost makes an influential play here to Castro. Castro sends it in. Oh, close line.
Took her strike, but yeah, really far out. And unable to trouble the goalie. Now the temperature is just starting to drop here.
Feel like Rhinebeck is just kind of running down the time. They do have a pretty good lead. I'm okay, Mr. B, though. Thank you. Mr. B, always taking care of me. Make sure his co-commentator stays warm. Rhinebeck through the center of the park. Intercepted. Castro passes it up to Kinsey. Kinsey gives it through to McHugh.
So the score still 2-0 to Rhinebeck here at Leipold. Ellenville, the home team, with about 25 minutes since we started the second half. There was a good stoppage of about 5 minutes. You can see that's why the game clock says there's about 17 to go. So we'll see how much time we end up playing. But say it's been 25 minutes since the second half began, so at least 15 minutes to go plus some extra. High ball. Thomas, first touch since coming back on. And she makes that one look easy. That's good. It bounced up awkwardly just before she caught it, so she had to catch it on the up bounce. And now here's where Ellenville doesn't have that fast center forward to get on the end of that ball. Number 10, Nunavera, is up there now.
It's also trying to. It's hard to try to pressure these four. They're just.
Oh, nice. Oh, from McHugh.
Q.
Yeah, it's very hard to put pressure, sustained pressure on the defense of Rhinebeck because there's just not enough numbers to get up there fast enough to do it.
Yeah. So it also depends what formation you're playing, because they are playing the two striker, one cam, one center attacking midfielder there. So it's kind of hard. Who do you designate to make the play? Who do you kind of push up?
So here's where the 10 Nunavera could make that shooting run. So can the 14. Now they're up there. The 14 is through.
Gonzalez here.
She's got pressure. Can she slow it down? But she's up against two. Good play by the defense of Rhinebeck. First major defending they had to do all half, I would say. Oh, she goes down. No one's hurt. Everyone's back up quickly. That could have been that could have been trouble for 18 Rivera. She just got right back up. And the Rhinebeck keeper, smart, can waste a couple seconds. Played wide for the 11. She gets a slight touch, and she can't keep it in. So Rhinebeck will make a sub here. Looks like number 1 coming in for number 7.
think you could see on the game having so many subs is super beneficial.
Oh yeah.
Because if you think, like, having just set amount of players playing all the time, it's gonna obviously tire them out, and perhaps tire them out for the next game or the few games coming.
Yeah, Coach Grandin actually came in to check on number 7, Anna Savalainen, who left the field there. She might have been involved in that tackle with Rivera. And number 7 might be done for the day if she's being subbed out with her hands on her head like that, and if the coach is talking to her. So number 1, Parker Gunnerman's on.
Here we go, Ellenville. What's out of corner? Oh, a goal kick. Good shielding from Rivera.
I'm going to adjust your mic in the bill because it's bothering me.
Right.
Let me see if I loosen it. Now I'll tighten it. Ready? So like up here. And then go really tight. Ready?
Alright, Mr. B.
How's that? Hey, now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me? Oh, oops.
No, keep it. Yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
Angle it in.
Like this.
There you go.
Alright, wait, I lost the ball.
So McHugh, Castro, Nunavero, and Connor then. The 4 players do need to chase this game now a little bit. They're down by 2, so if you're going to lose by 2, it doesn't really matter. If you lose by 3, you might as well push some players up, try to get a goal, because you've only got just over 10 minutes, really, maybe closer to 15, to get 2 goals. And if you just stay back defending like they've been doing most of the game, it's just they're not going to score. So they might as well push some players up, take some more risks. It's going to leave them exposed at the back, but at this point now it's worth the risk, because the way they've been playing, they're down by 2 goals. So McHugh now playing center forward. Actually might get this one. No, good trap by the Hawks defense.
See,
Castro and McHugh. They didn't call it as a foul throw, I'm surprised. And now McHugh has it on the left wing. She takes one touch past the 6, but the 6 is going to clear it.
One day we should get some clip-on mics just for the players.
For the players.
I think that would be really funny.
So we can hear what they're saying.
Yeah. Maybe not live, though.
Maybe not live. You never know what they might say.
Maybe not live.
That was funny. Then you heard the Castro after the throw say, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hold on to it and it slipped out." And then Jess McHugh, you heard her say, "Oh, I didn't realize it didn't it didn't come. Sorry." So it's funny, they're both apologizing to each other. So now Castro will swing this in from the near side. The goal is in the shade now, so they don't have the sun in their eyes, the defenders or the keeper. McHugh's going near post. Ooh, hits the side netting. So a few more inches to the right, and she almost could have creeped it in. I believe that's called an Olympico if you score a goal direct from a corner kick. So number 11 comes out for number 5 for the Hawks.
Good trap. Unfortunately, falls down to a Rhinebeck player there.
So Vanessa Kodakovi came in, number 5, as Rhinebeck has it on the right wing. Cromwell.
Here comes a clearance from Ellenville. Ken, Rhinebeck once more controlling the midfield, just dictating how they want to play. Nice clearance.
Offside against the 16 or the 12. Both of them were playing the high line, so they're playing a high offensive line, the strikers, and then the defense is playing a high defensive line. So Rhinebeck definitely setting the tempo of this game.
It's out for a Rhinebeck throw in here. Short throw in. Castro has the ball, passes it up to McHugh. McHugh tries to dribble.
Castro gets a touch. 19 has some good pace, though, to keep up with her. Nice footwork from Castro.
Oh, no one's there, though.
Yeah, McHugh wasn't on that through ball. Good defense from the 19, Maddie Santoro.
Ball keeps on rebounding to our Rhinebeck player there. Oh, trips on the ball a little. Now has to shield it. Keeps it though, Rhinebecks. Oh, loses the ball once more. Goes for a tackle. Finally wins the ball there. Loses it once more.
Bonnets goes down. Oh.
Keeps the ball.
Number 10 did really well there. Turns, still has it.
Keeps it
She's
going.
going to get closed down.
Oh.
Two overruns
Keeps
it.
Again.
Yep. And good step there from the 13. Delilah Tamulo. Crossfield pass. Over the head of one. Not quite past Cromwell. Yeah, they don't just launch it over the top, Rhinebeck, to their strikers. They either play it to the wing or they play it through the middle.
Yeah.
On the ground.
They favor the right wing the most.
Yeah, they launch it. They launch it to the wings, typically the right, or they keep it on the ground if they're going to go through the center. Whereas if you're a counter-attacking team and you have a fast striker, which neither one particularly does today, then that's when you just launch it over the top to the striker. Neither team's really doing that today. Ellenville's tried it a couple times in the first half, mainly when the keeper came out a few times.
Keeps it on the line. Oh, just taps it a little too far though.
Keep talking, Rhinebeck, is what the probably the captain or defender is saying out there to her teammates, because they know that it's a small lead. Despite being in control of the game, it's only a 2-goal lead. If Ellenville could nick a goal here, it would make for a very interesting final 7 minutes or so. But if Rhinebeck leave here 2-0 victorious, then they'll be very happy with that. Having never had to chase the game, obviously they got that penalty kick in the first half, which was missed. There's the strike, and it goes behind the goal. I think she's claiming a corner kick. Yeah, so Rhinebeck did have the penalty kick in the first half, which was a miss, and then a single goal in the first half, followed up by a second here in the second half. Gets us to where we're at right now, 2-0. Looks like Ellenville sub Connor out. Story back in. Nice touch from McHugh, but look at the defenders just closed down so quickly. Castro though
has it on the outside of the box to McHugh. McHugh lets off a shot.
Yeah, it was bouncing wide, but keeper caught it anyway. Number 12 goes past Cromwell.
Oh.
Keeper comes off her line.
Good save.
I don't think either Rivera got the touch in the end.
Yeah.
She's been all action today. She's probably been Ellenville's best and most important player today, Rivera. Oh no, it bounces across the goal. No one quite there to capitalize for Rhinebeck. They cross it back to the top of the box now. They got to clear this. Otherwise, empty strike. Still in.
Still out there.
14 does really well to bring it out of the box.
Dribbles it out the box. Sends it in.
Gonzalez's keeper will come, but
I am just going to leave this wide and put on your sweater now.
Yeah, it's getting a bit cold now, right? Here comes the drop kick. I can try to follow the camera. I can take over duty for a few seconds here.
Goes out for a free throw.
So we're at 39 minutes since we started the game, plus plenty of stoppages. Means we've got at least 4 minutes to go here. Rhinebeck still lead 2-0. Oh, goes to ground. Striker has it. Takes a touch.
Oh, absolute howler.
Howler. Tried to place it in the top right corner.
You know what? It's 2-0 up.
2-0. Why not?
Yeah, why
right?
not? Just take one.
She did nice to beat the defender, take it on her right foot, and then she thought, you know what? I'm going to try to place this into the upper 90 postage stamp, and she just got a bit too much on it. Just too much on it. And goes wide for a goal kick. But yeah, they're already up 2-0. What does it matter if it doesn't go in, right?
Oh, well.
Let's see if Ellenville can make it matter.
10 was out.
Rhinebeck's defense has just been solid today,
they've
though.
been like a solid rock. Haven't just moved.
Ellenville's Castro hanging on the line of on the shoulder of the defenders, just trying for that break to come her way. Got to stay on side, and Rhinebeck plays such a high line that they're up to the halfway line again.
Ooh, good skill. Kinsey tries to put it into the center. Oh, a little mishandle there. Rhinebeck still keeps possession though. Q pressuring them up. Can't see. Plays it up. Rhinebeck once again rushing down the wing.
Strike.
Oh
my goodness.
God.
Hits the top of the net. We all thought it was going to go clear over, and then it dipped and hit the roof of the net. So we thought just for a second it had gone in.
That was...
that would have been... I mean, it would have been somewhat fortunate because you just kind of smashed it. But wow, that would have been an amazing strike if you scored that.
That would have been... If that was the last goal...
Yep, that would be a fair way to end it.
Yeah. Oh, but this might be the last goal. Mishandled.
Miskicked.
Oh. I think everyone on it didn't expect that one.
So the clock has stopped on the far side. So we've had 42 minutes of the second half of continuous time. So there was that large stoppage where Ellenville's goalie had to be subbed for injury. That took a few minutes extra. She has to catch the ball here, come out, does well, dives to her feet, dives to her knees. She's going to drop kick it. But Rhinebeck, always on that high ball that's dropped down, they've rarely missed it.
Yeah.
Whether it's a midfielder or a defender.
I believe Rhinebeck do have taller players compared to Ellenville.
Yeah.
well, still in similar height, but. And
that will do it. Full-time whistle here. Make sure we get a shot at the handshakes on the far side. But that brings this game to a close. As we said, a close game, but somewhat comfortable, to be honest with you, for Rhinebeck. They dominated this game, and they will go home the happier team with a clean sheet and 2 goals. Despite missing that early penalty, it did not matter. They are the victors here. 2-0. Blue Devils, unfortunately, couldn't get the victory, so they will have to try yet again. So their record decreases from overall 2-4, while Rhinebeck now move into winning territory. They've won 4 and lost 3, so that means they are looking good for the postseason. So that does it for myself, Mr. Buckler on the mic. And Nabil, thank you so much for doing dual duties as we see the handshakes on the far side. But until the next game, I'll be back tomorrow for a live game on YouTube for the boys varsity soccer game. But I don't think you'll be on camera tomorrow, will you, Nabil? You'll be on
at a tennis game coaching.
A different kind of duty. tennis coaching duty. All right, but with that, I want to say thanks to everyone out there for watching this game. And be sure to keep it subscribed to the Ellenville Central School District channel for our next live stream. Thanks for watching.